Okay, and we're back. Danny Vegas live show, and again, we do each segment we do literally have a life of its own. So I'm just going to take a minute. This is the Thursday after the mass shooting in Las Vegas, which, if you don't know Vegas very well, it's on the south end of the Strip. In fact, I think Mandalay Bay is kind of the last hotel on, of the Strip. I think it's the last one on the south end. Am I right on that?
The South Point would disagree, but definitely,
well, yeah, the South Point
definitely as far as more
south.
of the tourist icon casinos for sure. South Point is a little local unless you're a cowboy.
Yeah, and it's way down there. So, so anyway, so what we've done with the show today. Because we are a marketing and branding and content creating show, and we love to have this great experience for these business owners like our friend here who came in last month to basically make them rock stars. But today's pretty much a little bit different. I think, Nicole, you hit it right on the head. I'm not ready to do business as normal. I didn't want to be popping off party poppers today, trying to make people rock stars because, like I said, things are a little heavy. I do have a couple shout outs I want to do. Lisa Chastain, Daniel Ford. He went down to the Blood Center, one of the satellite centers they had, and they started doing live videos very early in the morning when hardly anybody was there. And then they're out there doing their thing and getting people down there. I want to shout you two out for doing that. I went down to support you guys because this is a couple blocks from my house. So I went down there and supported them. I want to say that, and I want to do a shout out to a person I don't even know. As the story is coming out, one of the reasons why this individual stopped what he was doing is because a security guard from the Mandalay Bay went up and found the room that he was in, and he took a bullet through the door, and they are saying that interruption, that guy had to literally stop, take care of this security guard because he had cameras so he could see down the hallway.
Oh, goodness.
So he knew that when the cops were coming. This probably, $11 an hour security guard, okay? No weapon on him, nothing. Just just trying to find where this is at.
Charging in. Wow.
According to what they're telling us now, which could change, he was the person that interrupted the actual shooting. And then it gave the shooter the mindset, the cops are here. And that's, according to what they're telling us now, is when he ended his own life. If it wasn't for that $10 an hour security guard that we all pass in the grocery store, we all pass in the parking lot, those guys, those security guys, they have the uniform on, and they're, you don't think hiding your hair of them.
The rent-a-cops.
He worked for the Mandalay Bay. He was a security guard, and they say that's what stopped the momentum. Because the guy had plenty of ammo, and I want to shout that guy out. I don't even know your name. I just know that for your action, you probably saved 100, 200 more lives. So thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, if you don't know what's going on today, we have a special guest today. Nicole and her and myself are talking about not just the incident and who, why, what. We don't want to... the camps are already separated and they're already lobbing their own verbal bombs back and forth. We don't want to get into that today. We just want to get into the mindset of it all and what people, normal, regular folks, can do to help. If you're having issues, where to go. We have a great guest today. Go.
All right, Dr. Robin Donaldson of solaceclub.com is back with us. We have talked about some resources, some websites that people can go to. We'll have those links on that segment. If you missed segment 3 with the links on the screen, we'll be buffering those back up again at the end of this segment and the end of the show. But we want to talk about right now. What I would like to talk about is where we go from now. How Las Vegas can keep coming together and to support and to heal. I was inspired. I just showed you, Robin, during the clip, a friend of mine that had gone to the Mandalay Bay for dinner with her boyfriend last night, and this lovely touching picture of them holding hands by the menu and talking about supporting the servers. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about what's appropriate? We can all donate money. We can donate blood. We can do services. For those that would like to be able to support Las Vegas, support Mandalay, I'm imagining there's some people that just the thought of going down there, even if they weren't directly involved with it, they're probably going to feel their throat tighten. They're probably going to, have some anxiety issues about that. What are we supposed to do when it comes to that? Do you push through that? Do you give yourself some time?
Well, as you know me personally, I will say it depends. And that goes for everybody's reaction. I think that first and foremost, we are still healing. And taking care of ourselves is really number one. It's that emotional triage that we have to make sure that family is taken care of, that we are doing what is needed, if that is seeking counseling, if it is, holding on to our dear loved ones and reassuring them and reassuring ourselves. That is the first step. I think that everything that everybody has been doing in the town is also part of that self-care. Being able to do something to make a difference, to donate the blood, even going to the Strip this week and managing that anxiety is wonderful for those that are wanting to do that and can do that. But that is the way that we heal, that we move forward, is taking a moment and then slowly getting back into our normal state of affairs. This is a new normal. And going to the Strip or to Mandalay Bay, doing the activities, we're still holding on to this heaviness. As Danny mentioned, the heaviness that is there, but we're not stopping. We are not, we're not broken. We are healing, we are moving forward, and that's crucial.
I love the trending hashtag, the trending theme that's going out for Vegas Strong.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is just really has epitomized. We talk so much about Las Vegas, how, Las Vegas has no history. It's, we implode things this minute it gets a little bit dusty. It's shallow, it's superficial, it's, all of these things. And I've got to say, again, I have never been so proud to be a citizen of Las Vegas. And I hope everyone that is watching, when you're out there, you are connected, you're part of us, whether you just flew in here from Arkansas or whether you have been, born and raised in this city. We are a city that embraces each other. We really do. There's a vigil coming up 1 week after the event. I want to tell folks about that. I think you're going. I'm going to be there. For those of you that are interested, and we'll go ahead and post a link to this too on the WCOBM page. It'll be on my personal page. I'll have Danny share it out. There is a Las Vegas Strong 7 days later vigil for victims of the LV shooting. That is going to be happening Sunday at 6 p.m. The gathering point for that is Las Vegas Boulevard and Sahara. It's the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Sahara. And there's information on Facebook about that if you'd like to tap into that. Like Dr. Donaldson said, there is no one right way to deal with this. If you want to support the community and support each other by staying home and doing your yoga and taking your hot bath, or volunteering at the library to read to children, whatever way you want to give back, great. If you want to come and be connected with your brothers and sisters of this city of lights, we have never shined so bright, I've got to say. I'm just dumbstruck and just humbled at the love that's out there and the people that are willing to stand up and to connect in a way that we've never connected before. So I want to encourage you to come and join us if that's something that resonates with you and speaks to your heart. Just look it up on Facebook, Las Vegas Strong. You put that in and it's going to drop down because it's getting lots of people. How many people? Oh my gosh, over 4,000 people interested in that. Wow. And 729 that have committed to going, and I'm sure there's going to be tens of thousands of people there. So
absolutely,
it's going to be great. Now, Hey, I hate to say it, but the show is ending. Our hour is up. I do want to thank the doctor for coming. She's the
course.
co-founder of
Solace Club.
Solace Club. In fact, we have a little bit of Joe Gamble. Let's throw her website up so that people can find the doctor. She's a great resource here in town. She's a hero in this town. You need to know her, and she's doing something that probably the most of the rest of us, we just bury our heads in the sand. She has done something that, quite frankly, is unique and important. So, Doctor, thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
We will be back next week. Hashtag Lady in Red, hashtag One Lucky Gal, and Dean Rose will be in the hot seat. We'll see you next week.